Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to start this JF meeting for the Committee on Children. If members could take their seats. I'm actually very impressed at how well that worked. Thank you, everyone. We shall now convene the meeting on children. This is the JF meeting, the first of the year. Thank you all for being here. I think because we had the public hearing, we don't need to commence with the niceties, do we? Everybody just wants to go home. This is why I love my committee. Okay. So then let's just obviously, I do have to say, please make note of the emergency exits. If there is an emergency, make your way to the nearest exit and pay attention to the direction given by the emergency personnel. So thank you all for being here. Let's jump right in. We've done 1 and 2. We're looking at moving on to number 3. However, we will be jumping around the agenda a bit. So we're going to start.
I think you've lost us. We've done 1 and 2.
For Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2.
We thought you were talking Bill.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day and I got a kid waiting on a street corner. So I'm really just trying to move through this, guys. Okay, so we're moving on to Roman numeral 3. But like I said, we're going to be jumping around a bit. So we're going to please start with item number 5, Senate Bill number 125, an act concerning the recommendations of the Department of Children and Families relative to identified adoptions and revisions to certain terminology, a JF to the floor. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Representative Master Francesco.
Thank you, Madam Chair. You have to do the tough one first. I get it. All right. So a couple of questions, if I may, on this particular bill. I'm hoping you have the answers. I was looking at it earlier. And if you wouldn't mind, I'm looking at the bill and I'm looking at sections. I guess it would be line 67, section A there, or A, B, section 3.
Excuse me, madam, are you talking about the bill up for a vote or are you talking about a particular possible amendment?
Nope, I'm
that may
talking
be
about
coming
the
up?
original. I'm talking about
Okay,
the
great.
original
Thank you.
bill.
Go ahead.
In there, in the bill, it talks about payment made to a mother by the adoptive parents for healthcare, so forth. They're paying for fees for, not necessarily fees for them, but paying for maybe food and shelter and their healthcare. There is a section in here that concerns me. It says that on line 69 or line 70, it says if such alleged genetic parent or parents do not place such child for adoption after the child is born, the prospective adoptive parents cannot recover the money that they've invested into the mother. So someone's going to have a baby, they want to give that baby up for adoption. I'm the prospective adoptive parent. I'm going to pay for your birthing, your shelter, your food, whatever it is that you need during that time. And then I deliver the baby. They deliver the baby and say, you know what? I just can't do this. It's way too hard. I don't want to give up my baby anymore, which is fine. But that adoptive family that was going to adopt that baby has no recourse in this bill to recover the money that they paid that person. And I wanted to get clarification on that.
So the clarification I have, madam, is that it's written into the adoption agreement contract, and these provide birth parents protection if they change their mind, and that they will know the risk when entering into the deal, and that they have recourse if there is fraud. Is that helpful to you?
Not really. Sorry. This is new language in here. This is new to what the existing statute is. So currently, if I'm not mistaken, the probate court actually there's an agreement. The probate court actually looks at it. There's money in there that is being given to the mother that is having the baby, and that is agreed upon. Then the probate court actually looks at it and they say, yes, those fees or those payments are reasonable or they are not. And there is a certain time frame that has to be paid within. This language here is new. There's nothing in the prior language that says that they could not recover their money if the mother decided not to give up the baby for adoption. So that particular part in this bill actually concerns me. It's new language.
Your concern is noted.
So that is correct, though, and my guess, Madam Chair, through you, that is the way I'm reading it. That is correct.
Well, I would like to turn that to LCO to answer that question.
Thank you.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So there is no recourse for a prospective adoptive parent to recover their money through the parent, the mother having the baby, if she decides to keep the baby, which I understand that. I would like all moms to keep their babies. So that is really a concern of mine because that is new language and it was not like that prior before. Okay. I'm not going to go into big detail about this. I'll save it for another day, but I will just absolutely just raise my concerns. And I think this committee understands what my concerns are with the terminology change. We've been down this road last year. We were down this road during the public hearing, but I'm just going again to express my concerns. The problem here is that I keep hearing that this is an inclusion. We want to include people. We don't want to leave everybody out. This bill is all about exclusion. We are effectively erasing when I'm talking about the word mother. So in here, it talks about adoptions. It talks about an expectant mother, and that terminology is changed to pregnant person, right? I am a mother. I am an aunt. I am a sister. I gave birth. I'm not referred to as a pregnant person. I'm a mother. We are removing the term mother from this language. It's removing the term birth mother, and now I am downgraded to such person. I am no longer a birth mother. I am such person in here. These are the concerns I have with them. Again, the name birth mother is removed and I am replaced with pregnant person. I am a mother. I'm an aunt. I'm a sister. I have a daughter. Women have fought for years, decades, to have equal rights. And this particular language just wipes it out. It's a marginalization of women. While I know this committee is trying to be inclusive, it's actually excluding 99% or 98% of the population that are mothers, that are women. That's the problem I have with this bill. Again, birth, any alleged genetic parent, well, I guess that's not so bad because, you know, obviously there are genetics there. Birth mother, again, I am now referred to the person who gave birth. It's wiping out the identity of women. It's a marginalization of women. And like I've said many times, we have fought for decades to have the same equal rights, to have same protections as other people. And we don't hear anything from the civil rights activists protecting women. The fact that someone identifies as someone else, a different gender, does not change their biology. And I think we've had this discussion before. I won't go into big detail. I can probably sit here and talk about this issue for hours, but I won't. I'll save it for another day. So with that, Madam Chair, I have an amendment I would like to offer this committee on this particular bill. I believe the clerks have it, and it was filed through you, Madam Chair. So if I can
Yes.
just quickly summarize basically what it does.
Before you do that, Madam, we need to have a motion and a second on the amendment.
Thank
Can
you
do
very
that,
much.
please? Can we have a motion on the amendment? And a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Oh, do we not? I'm telling you, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I really thought we did. It's been a long day.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay, go
So I don't need a motion, but I would like to have a roll call on it when we vote on it. So to the committee members, you want me to talk for another hour? All this amendment does, it restores the word mother. It brings this bill back to the original language. We are protecting women instead of marginalizing them as the original, as the bill that is before us does. That's pretty much all it does. It keeps the language in there about the adoption and about the money that's being reimbursed that I talked about. Although I do have grave concerns about that, that language stays. All this is doing is bringing the language back to the original bill and putting the terms mother back in there. So I would ask my committee members to consider it and to support it, and I would ask for a roll call vote.
Thank you very much. You got it.
Thank you.
Without any objection, we can move directly to the roll call vote. Excellent. Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll on the amendment?
On the amendment, LCO number 2435. Representative Linehan,
No.
Senator Marr,
No.
Representative Kit,
Representative Kit votes no.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
Daphne votes yes.
Senator Seminara,
Senator Seminara votes no.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes no.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes no.
Representative Comey,
Representative Comey votes no.
Representative Hayes,
Representative Hayes votes yes.
Representative Lanu, Representative Mastro Francesco,
Yes.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
Yes.
Representative Roberts,
Representative Roberts votes no.
Representative Sanchez, and Representative Wieland.
Representative Wieland votes no.
Thank you.
Mr. Clerk, can you read the tally? Mr. Clerk, can you count the tally, then read the tally?
Yes, please. With 5 voting yay, 9 voting nay, and 4 absent.
Thank you. The amendment fails. Moving on to the underlying bill. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Mr.
I think I still have, I still have the floor.
Oh,
I-
my
I think,
apologies, Madam.
Chair, am I correct? I think I did after the amendment. Just a quick comment. I'm not surprised. That's pretty much what I expected. It's one of, excuse me, these issues that I am passionate about. Protecting women. Certainly, certainly we'll have a robust debate on the House floor should this come to the floor. So I will save really all my comments for that wonderful moment. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Madam. Is there any discussion on the original bill? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, will you please call the roll?
On the action to JF to the floor, item number 5 on the agenda, SB 125, an act concerning the recommendations of the Department of Children and Families relative to identified adoptions and revisions to certain terminology. Representative Linehan,
Yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Marr votes yes.
Representative Kit,
Representative Kit votes yes.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
Daphne votes no.
Senator Seminara,
Yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Hayes,
No.
Representative Lanu, Representative Mastro Francesco,
No.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
No.
Representative Roberts,
Representative Roberts votes yes.
Representative Sanchez, Representative Welander.
Representative Welander votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk, and we will be holding votes open. And I reserve the right to give the time that we will hold them open till when we adjourn this or go into recess for this meeting. Moving back to item number 1 under Roman numeral 3 of the agenda, House Bill 5159, an act establishing a task force to study the responsiveness of state agencies to issues concerning child sexual abuse, LCO number 2368, a JFS to the floor. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
The motion has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing no discussion, Mr. Clerk, can you please call the roll?
On the motion to JFS to the floor, item number 1 on the agenda, House Bill 5159, an act establishing a task force to study the responsiveness of state agencies to issues concerning child sexual abuse, LCO number 2368. Representative Linehan,
Yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Marr votes yes.
Representative Kitt,
Representative Kitt votes yes.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
Dauphiné votes yes.
Senator Seminara,
Yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Yes.
Representative Comey,
Representative Comey votes yes.
thank you. Representative Hayes,
Yes.
Representative Lanu, Representative Mastro Francesco,
Yes.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
Yes.
Representative Roberts,
Representative Roberts votes yes.
Representative Sanchez, and Representative Welander.
Representative Welander votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Once again, votes will be held open. Moving on to number 2, House Bill 5160, an act requiring child care centers, group child care homes, and family child care homes to maintain liability insurance coverage. This LCO number 2310, this is a JFS to the floor. May I have a motion
Motion.
and a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. I will tell you that this substitute language actually makes significant revisions to the original bill. Instead of requiring liability insurance, what it does now is just require that within a contract that the child care home must say if they do not carry liability. There is also a provision in there that says that they may also say, we don't carry liability as it is not required by law. And there's also a provision that has OEC create a document along with the Women's Business Development Council to create a handout about the benefits and possible costs of having liability insurance when you get or renew your license. Are there any questions? Representative Dauphiné.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to make a few comments. And while I appreciate the intent of the change of this bill, I think that it was a good step in the right direction, but it still lands on some of these very small daycares that some of them have as few as 6 children, and I'm told that some of them have as much as $14,000 if you will, what do I want to say? Cost to having liability insurance. They've been estimates that have been given to them. And the fear is that once this is highlighted in the contract, they will be seen as an unsafe daycare facility or childcare facility. And it's been brought to my attention that there's much concern with this. So I will be a no on this today, but I do appreciate the effort and the changes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to take a moment to respond. While I understand that, I just want to make sure that everyone is aware that it is not going to be required in any other place besides the contract. So a couple of things. If there is no contract for childcare, it doesn't need to be anywhere. And if there, it is not required in, say, an advertisement. So when we have like home improvement contractors, if they advertise their business, they have to put their contractor number and that they're licensed, insured, and bonded in their advertisements. This does not do that. And another change is that respectfully, you did use the good representative used the term highlighted in the contract. There is no language in this bill that determines that it needs to be any bigger font size, any different color, or anything that would further highlight it from any other provisions within the contract. So I just wanted to make sure for the benefit of the members of the committee that they understand that. Is there any other discussion? Without discussion, Mr. Clerk, can you please call the roll?
On the action to JF substitute to the floor, item number 2 on the agenda, item number 2 on the agenda, House Bill 5162, an act requiring
Excuse me,
childcare.
Mr. Clerk, 5160.
House Bill 5160. Sorry, it's
That's okay.
an act requiring childcare centers, group childcare homes, and family childcare homes to maintain liability insurance coverage, LCO number 2310. Representative Linehan,
Yes.
Senator Marr,
Yes.
Representative Kipp,
Yes.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
No.
Senator Seminara,
No.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Representative Comey,
Representative Comey votes yes.
Representative Hayes,
No.
Representative Lanu, Representative Mastro Francesco,
No.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
No.
Representative Roberts,
Representative Roberts votes yes.
Representative Sanchez, and Representative Wieland.
Representative Wieland votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, votes will be held open, and we will make the announcement of time at the end. Let's move to item number 3, 5161, an act concerning child sexual abuse material. This is a straight JF to the floor. Can I have a motion
So moved.
and a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded, being that is a JF, there's no substitute language to go over. Is there any discussion from members of the committee? Representative Dauphiné.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I just wanted to comment, I don't support this bill. I don't see the need for it. I think, some had argued that pornography, the word in itself, is indicative of entertainment. But I've spoken to several people, and I don't think anybody sees child pornography as entertainment. I think we all see it as derogatory, not good for children. And I would just say that this is not a necessary bill, and I would just not support it. But thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Any other discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, can you please call the roll?
On the action to JF to the floor, agenda item number 3, House Bill 5161, an act concerning child sexual abuse material. Representative Linehan,
Yes.
Senator Marr,
Yes.
Representative Kit,
Yes.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
Daphne votes no.
Senator Seminara,
Yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Hayes,
Yes.
Representative Lanu, Representative Mastro Francesco,
No.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
Yes.
Representative Roberts,
Roberts votes yes.
Representative Sanchez, Representative Welander.
Representative Welander votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And as a broken record, I will remind everyone votes will be held open and I'll let you know the time after. Moving on to item number 4, House Bill number 5162, an act requiring certain agencies to report costs associated with programs serving children and families, LCO number 2401. That's a JFS to the floor. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. This substitute language actually just adds the police, the public defender, social services, DDS, all those programs. And it also requires that those programs, in addition to requiring that that they give the amount of extra money it would cost to go towards the ALICE numbers, that it would also determine based on that amount of money, how many actual families that increase would serve. Are there any questions? Representative Master Francesco.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a question for clarification. If they decide to use the Alice threshold, would that come back to the committee prior to that for you?
Oh, yes, madam. This does not change anything. What this does is it requires them to look at it to determine how far away the current thresholds for each program are, because some programs might be 300% of federal poverty level, or they are 150% of federal poverty. It's all different, right? So if we actually looked at what it would be based on ALICE, how much money is that for each program? And then how many more families they will serve under each program? And that information comes back now to Children's, to Social Services, and to APROPS.
Perfect. Thank you for the clarification.
You're very welcome. Any other questions or comments? Nope, seeing none. Mr. Clerk, can you please call the roll?
On the action to JFS to the floor, agenda item 4, House Bill 5162, an act requiring certain agencies to report costs associated with programs serving children and families, LCO number 2401. Representative Linehan,
Yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Marr votes yes.
Representative Kit,
Yes.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
Daphne votes yes.
Senator Seminara,
Yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Hayes,
Yes.
Representative Lanu,
Yes.
Representative Mastro Francesco,
Yes.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
Yes.
Representative Roberts,
Representative Roberts votes yes.
Representative Sanchez, and Representative Welander.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Votes will be open. Item number 6, and Senate Bill, oh. One moment, please. Number 6, Senate Bill number 126, an act concerning in-person home visits by the Department of Children and Families. It's a straight JF to the floor. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. This bill has not changed from once it came out. Are there any questions, concerns, statements? Seeing none, Mr. Clerk, can you please call the roll?
On the action to JF to the floor, agenda item 6, Senate Bill 126, an act concerning in-person home visits by the Department of Children and Families. Representative Linehan,
Yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Kit,
Yes.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
Daphne votes yes.
Senator Seminara,
Yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Hayes,
Yes.
Representative Lanu, Representative Mastro Francesco,
Yes.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
Yes.
Representative Roberts,
Representative Roberts votes yes.
Representative Sanchez, and Representative Wieland.
Representative Wieland votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have looked at the time and I can say now that votes will be held open until 5:30. Item number 7, Senate Bill number 127, an act concerning the recommendations of the Department of Children and Families relating to background checks, certain subsidies, urgent crisis centers, departmental records, and special police officers. It is a straight JF to the floor. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Again, this is JF to the floor. There have been no changes. Are there any questions, concerns, or comments from members of the committee? Seeing none, thank you very much, Mr. Clerk. Will you call the roll?
On the action to JF to the floor, agenda item 7, Senate Bill 127. An act concerning the recommendations of the Department of Children and Families relating to background checks, certain subsidies, urgent crisis centers, departmental records, and special police officers. Almost had it. Representative Linehan,
Enthusiastic, yes.
Senator Marr,
Senator Mar votes yes.
Representative Kit,
Representative Kit votes yes.
Senator Kushner, Representative Dauphiné,
Daphne votes yes.
Senator Seminara,
Yes.
Senator Anwar,
Senator Anwar votes yes.
Representative Arnone, Representative Boyd, Senator Cohen,
Senator Cohen votes yes.
Representative Comey,
Yes.
Representative Hayes,
Yes.
Representative Lanu, Representative Mastro Francesco,
Yes.
Representative Napoli, Representative Pizzuto,
Yes.
Representative Roberts,
Representative Roberts votes yes.
Representative Sanchez, and Representative Wieland.
Representative Wieland votes yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just a reminder that votes are held open until 5:30 here in this room. There will be a committee meeting followed by a public hearing on Tuesday, March 5th at 12 p.m. And we are now in recess. Thank you all very much.
Over. Christian? I assume.
Can you hear
Christian?
me?
Yes.
Hang on, let me turn my computer on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, cool. So we had a roll call vote. Yes, can you hear me?
I can. I have a question for you. Was there a
Yes.
vote amendment?
Yes, there was a vote on amendment. It didn't pass though.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you were supposed to call Haley.
Yeah, I texted her, but I didn't have time. I'm really sorry.
Okay. So go ahead. I'll vote.
Oh my God. Hang on a
Oh,
second.
I forgot that was being recorded, so we could talk offline about this. So I need to record a vote?
Yes, okay, so do you want me to read the titles on the amendment or on the agenda? I'm sorry.
Yes, please.
Okay. So for 5159, an act establishing a task force to study the responsiveness of state agencies to issues concerning child sexual abuse. That was LCO 2368.
Senator Kushner votes yes.
Okay.
What's that? Eye surgery.
Okay, we had 5160, an act concerning child care centers, group child care homes, and family child care homes to maintain liability insurance coverage.
Senator Kushner votes yes.
5161, an act concerning child sexual abuse material.
Senator Kushner votes yes.
And then I have 5162, an act requiring certain agencies to report costs associated with programs serving children and families.
Senator Kushner votes yes.
SB 125, an act concerning the recommendations of the Department of Children and Families relative to identified adoptions and revisions to certain terminology.
Senator Kushner votes yes.
And then I had 126, an act concerning in-person home visits by the Department of Children and Families.
Senator Kushner votes yes.
And then for 127, an act concerning the recommendations of the Department of Children and Families relating to background checks, certain subsidies, urgent crisis centers, departmental records, and special police officers.
Senator-
Cool. And that's all we had.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Yes. Okay, 1, 2. Senate Bill 120. Yep, right here. Right here. Sorry, I had next. Oh, where's me? Right here. Oh, yeah, yes. Senate Bill 126. Yes. 127. Yes. Thank you. You got it.